Hey guys, I'm back again with another pickups video for you. I got some really nice stuff to show you guys. Yeah, we went to Brussels last weekend, where the Bloody Nightcon convention was. Corolla and Liv went there. Me and my brother, we went shopping in Brussels actually. Yeah. Um, yeah, and of course not regular shopping. And we went to some stores for DVDs and video games, mostly retro video games. So yeah, I got some really great stuff. It's amazing, man, what I got. I think. So yeah, we also went to Eindhoven where there was a retro gaming convention. Yeah, and I went all out there. I got some really good stuff to show you guys for what I got there. So yeah, for most of you guys who watch this for the movies I got, there's not a lot of that this time. Most of it are video games, but I got a couple of DVDs in Brussels. So I'll just show you what I got. This one, yeah, Halloween, the Rob Zombie remake. And not everybody loves this one. I actually do. I do kind of enjoy it. I don't think it's better than the original by John Carpenter, but yeah, this I like it nonetheless. Yeah, I had this already on DVD, but yeah, this is a nice upgrade, a 2-disc edition with the unrated director's cut. So yeah, I was really glad to find this actually. It's a Region 1 DVD, which is kind of weird that I actually find that there in just a store. It was second hand, but you know, it's a nice upgrade for a collection. So really great to find that one. The other one I actually have was an ex-rental from a video store, so it's always good to get rid of those. I also found these two. Yeah. The Return of the Magnificent... Oh man, I always have that with this title. Return of Magnificent 7 and Magnificent 7 Ride. Oh my god. Yeah. So, yeah, two nice sequels for Magnificent 7. I already had the first movie, the original. Yeah, it's of course not the newer version that just came out in theaters. I think it was like a year ago. No, this is the sequels to the original. I think it's the movies from the, let me just see, from the 70s, the 60s. If I want to do it, just a quick check for it. I don't know it on the top of my head, but yeah, I love the first movie. It's just great to have these sequels as well. I haven't seen them. So I don't know too much about them. I don't think they're as great as the original movie, which is of course with Steve McQueen and Charles Bronson. So yeah, that's just an awesome movie. But yeah, we'll see. I think it's just great to have these all in my collection. Yeah, this one as well. Yeah, the Mad Max Trilogy Box. It's of course the original 3 movies. It doesn't have the new one in it, but yeah, it's the original trilogy together. So I still think it's pretty nice to have it this way. It's been a long time since I seen these movies actually, but I do kind of enjoy them. Actually, enjoy them very much. So it's really nice to find these as well. Can't wait to watch them again. And last but not least, for the DVDs, I got this one, Night Kill. Yeah, a nice Vipco DVD. Yeah, usually I'm not a big fan of these Vipco DVDs. Usually they also only have like the title on it, and this time it had a bit of artwork on it as well. And as you can see, it's not the best, but still, you know, it was a horror movie. It's cheap. Yeah, it's a UK release actually, so pretty nice find actually. Don't know the movie to be honest, but it was, yeah, just a blind buy. So yeah, that's it for the DVDs. I just show you this stuff I got in Brussels for the video games as well, and then we'll go over to the stuff I got from Eindhoven from the gaming convention. So yeah, I bought this one. game store there. Yeah, Metal Slug 5. For those of you who know it, this is just awesome. Pure awesomeness by SNK. Yeah, pretty rare this one. So I was really glad to find it. I already have Metal Slug 3 and 4. I'm really looking for the anthology, but it's a bit expensive and really rare. But they had quite a few actually of the SNK anthologies. For those of you who know it, like I said, these are pretty expensive and really rare. So yeah, of course, I only bought one of the anthology series. It was the cheapest one they had, so that's actually why I bought it. Because I bought quite a lot of stuff, and you know, I'm not rich or anything, so yeah. And I got this one, the Art of Fighting Anthology. So that's all three of the Art of Fighting games on it. So yeah, that's really nice. I mean, I haven't seen this in the wild or anywhere actually ever. So I was really glad to find this one as well. It's another SNK game. These are just great 2D fighters, just pure awesomeness. I got one American PS1 release. As you can see, it's different box than some of the PAL releases and the regular American releases. Yeah, those of you in the US, of course, probably know about this. It's the PS1 long boxes. Yeah, I just enjoy collecting these. I got a couple of more. Of course, I'm a big fan of the Alien series, and this game, Alien Trilogy, is one of the best Alien games ever. So yeah, just look at that. I love this, man. And it was again pretty cheap, so really glad to find this as well. You don't find a lot of import stuff here. Yeah, especially these kind of things like the long boxes and all that. My brother actually got a couple of Japanese PlayStation 1 games, so that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, so I got more PlayStation 1. Got here is Assault Rigs. Sorry about that sticker mess here. I tried to get rid of it a bit quick before the video. But yeah, all of these will get a cleaning, and they will look like some of them brand new, but they will just look great again. So yeah, Assault Rigs, a nice big box game, like the bigger box for PAL releases. I always love these one. Trying to buy most of them. Again, some of them are pretty expensive. Talking about you, Castlevania. But yeah, anyway, this is a nice game, a tank shooter game. Really glad to find this as well. Got another big box game here, which is pretty strange one. Power Surf. Well, it's strange because I'm not of a sports fan or anything, or into a sports game. As you might guess from the front, it's actually a tennis game. So, but yeah, for this one, it's just a big box. It was cheap. It had the original PlayStation sticker here on the back, which I think it's really awesome to have this kind of stuff included. So yeah, I decided to get it. Yeah, same goes for this. Well, not actually the same. It's Klonoa beach volleyball. Again, I'm not a sports fan, but it's Klonoa. For those of you who are a bit familiar with PS1 games, Klonoa also had another game, which is a platformer, which is the prices for Klonoa, the original, are just going up. It's kind of insane actually. I still don't own it, but I would sure like to, because it's just a really great game. Yeah, but since this I think belonged in the Klonoa series, I just love this cover so much, and this was actually kind of cheap. Normally the price for this is going up as well, for some reason, just because it has the name Klonoa on it, which is kind of sucks actually, but yeah, well, anyway. So yeah, really nice find as well. Got this one for PS1 as well, Jinx. It's more of a 3D platformer, kind of a late release by Sony, one of the later releases on PS1. Yeah, really nice. I got a couple of 360 games. Right here is the Legends of Wrestlemania. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, that cover art is kind of ugly, but yeah, I don't know. I do enjoy wrestling games. It's just something different. Not into wrestling or anything, but yeah, I was when I was younger. Actually, I really enjoyed that. But yeah, it's more of like feels for me a bit just like a regular fighting game. Well, not regular, of course, a bit different, but enjoyable nonetheless. So yeah, I got this one as well. Xbox Live Arcade Unplugged, which are some arcade download games from 360 on disc. Yeah, I just love physical releases, if you as you might have guessed. So yeah, it's cool that they did some releases on disc for some of these arcade games. Yeah, I'm trying to find all of these compilations. Um, so I got a couple more, and it's really nice that I found another one. I got here is something different for you. I got the game right here. Cabela's Survival of Katmai. Survival Shadows of Katmai, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had this game already, but what I didn't have is actually this big boy. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, so what this is of course a big box, which I enjoy, but it has the Top Shot Elite in it, which is actually just a light gun game with a light gun for the Xbox 360. Yeah, so only the Cabela's game worked with this gun. Um, I think there is just one or two more actually in PAL regions that work with this. I have another one of these from Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2011, I think it is. Had that for quite a while. Was looking for this one as well, but usually it's really expensive. But this time I got a real good deal. As you can see here, it's a bit broken. The box, it's not in the best shape, but it's pretty damn alright actually. Hasn't been used too much, just the way it opened up wasn't the way it meant to be. So previous owner, I don't know what he did, but anyway, I'm really glad to find this one. I just love these Cabela's games. They're just, yeah, they're hunting games actually. Of course I don't enjoy hunting. I don't know, but yeah, I think it's just weird that there actually are hunting games. But I do enjoy them very much, actually. I'll put that right there, right there. So yeah, that's it for the stuff I got on Brussels. So like I said, we went to Eindhoven, where we got a lot of video games at a retro gaming convention market kind of thing. It's just a sports hall with a lot of retro game dealers there. So we bring a lot of cash and we buy a lot of stuff, and I'll just show you what I got this time. Yeah, I got some Sega Mega Drive games here. Ecco the Dolphin. I didn't have this. I only have a couple games for the system right now. So yeah, this is definitely a must-have. I played this on 360, the arcade version. Well, the download arcade version. I think this game is so highly underrated. I mean, a lot of the Mega Drive fans and Genesis fans know this game, of course, but still, it doesn't have the reputation it deserves, I think. And I think it has to do with, of course, it's with dolphins. The cover, it looks kind of maybe kiddie, and I don't know. People don't associate dolphins with cool, I think, which is okay. But this game, I highly recommend playing this and giving this a shot. This game was, I think it was way ahead of its time. It's just kind of hard to describe. Of course, you play as the dolphin, but it's just a great adventure. Yeah, I don't know if I can call it platform, but it's more of an underwater platform kind of game. It's kind of hard to describe. You just have to give it a go. Maybe look it up on YouTube or whatever if you're interested. But it's a good game. Same goes for this one. Yeah, Disney's The Lion King. nice 2D platformer. It's just a classic, a great game. Yeah, that here. Oh yeah, this is a bad boy. Primal Rage. Oh man, I just love that cover, man. Yeah, it's not the best version of the game, but I just wanted to have it. I'm really looking forward for PS1. Didn't get it this time. Yeah, it's pretty hard to find on PS1, but on Mega Drive it isn't. So yeah, it's pretty cheap. And like I said, I don't have a big library of Mega Drive games yet. I just got the system like a year ago or something like that. So it's nice to just buy the more regular titles. So they're not too expensive. So that's pretty good. And there's some really really great games on this. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, Primal Rage, it's 2D fighter, something in between Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct. Yeah, it's just really weird characters and all that. The ape character here that's on the cover, that's one of the characters, and there's more like dinosaurs and all that you can fight with. Really awesome. So yeah, I got some PS2 games here. Our Tomb Raider game, the Angel of Darkness. Yeah, just there's some budget bins in there as well, so I try to get some stuff out there as well, like that one. And this one also. Oh yeah, another Cabela's game. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts. Oh man, I'm so glad I found this. And the guy who was selling it, he didn't know for what price to sell it anyway. Yeah, it was like, I mean, not a lot of people know about these games, especially here in the Netherlands. So it's just like, you don't know what to price it. And I got it for like €2. I mean, I don't think it has great value here. Doesn't sell for more than that here, maybe like 5 or 10 or something. I'm not too familiar with the prices of this, but I don't know, it's just a good deal for me. This is stuff that I really really want. I want to find all first person shooters anyway, and yeah, that's one of them. It's just great. I love these games. So yeah, got here is Urban Rain. Never heard of this game actually until I found it there yesterday. Yeah, it's more of a fighting kind of game. It's by Namco and actually has some Tekken characters in it, like Paul Phoenix and Martial Law are in there. I haven't played it, but yeah, I actually read it on the cover. As you can see here, you got some Paul Phoenix, yeah, Martial Law. So yeah, I'm a big Tekken fan. Like to get all stuff, yeah, all the Tekken games and all that. I have most of them. But yeah, I think this belongs in there as well in the collection. So yeah, nice find. Again, very cheap. And I also got this one. It's, oh man, I have to pronounce this. It's Cyanide Resurrection. I think that's a good pronunciation. Yeah, it's more of a shooter, 3D shooter, shoot 'em up kind of game. You can see here. Just great. I don't know too much about to say about that one. Just another cheap release. Just yeah, sometimes it's just I find stuff and I think the cover looks great. It's just, or the game looks great on the back of the cover or something like that. It's for some reason some things just spark my interest, and if the price is right, I will buy it. So that's how it kind of works for me. Well, like I said before about DVDs and all that, same goes for games. If I really don't enjoy it or anything like that, then I will just sell them. But for most of these are actually keepers. Yeah, just a lot of games that are just nice to have in my collection. So yeah, Other PS2 games, Worms Blast. Yeah, I love the Worms games. This one is actually a bit different. It's more of a puzzle kind of game, like it looks on here on the back. I didn't know about this one. I thought I had most of the Worms games, but I didn't. So yeah, a nice find. So that's it for PS2. I got a 1360 title there, which is this one. Yeah, this is a real badass. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I've been looking for this for quite a while. Made for a good price. I think prices will go up for this one, even though it just had an Xbox One re-release. Yeah, these Marvel's Capcom games, they always sought after. They're just good games. Recently got Marvel's Capcom 2 for PS2 as well. So yeah, it's great to have this one. Just need to have the first one on PS1, which is yeah kind of expensive, but I mean not too bad, but still you don't see it too often anyway. I got a Xbox games here, Dark Watch. Sorry about that. So yeah, I got a Dark Watch here. Yeah, another first-person shooter. Like I said before, I'm collecting mostly first-person shooters. I got just a list of all the games on the systems I got. There are first-person shooters, and I'm just trying to get all of these. I'm just a big fan of first-person shooters, and I think it's cool to just have all of them for all of my systems. So yeah, I had this for PS2, but not for Xbox. It's an awesome game actually. I got here some more Xbox games. These are two collections titled Legends, which is has a lot of old games on it by Taito, like Bubble Bubble. It says here in the back. Yeah, okay, just look at it yourself. Space Invaders and all that. Never seen this one actually. I didn't know it exists actually until yesterday. Yeah, again, it was cheap, so I don't know. I really love these collection type of games which just have a lot of old retro stuff on it. It's a good chance to find some great games as well, I think. And most of the time, I don't know for this one, but usually they just do a great job and have some great background information on it as well. Which just leads to my next game, which has a horrible sticker on it, which looks like dog bark. It's not, it's a sticker of course, but I don't know, it looks shitty. And I still need to get that off, sorry about that, but I don't know, needed to show you this one. Midway Arcade Treasures 2. Yeah, I had the first one. Yeah, I showed that in one of the previous videos actually. Yeah, I have this on PS2 already, but didn't have it for Xbox. Yeah, this is just great, man. There's Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3 on it. Also Primal Rage, the game I just showed you for Mega Drive. A lot of other stuff on there as well. Some a bit more older, like really old, from like the Atari kind of age, and some newer, like yeah, by newer I mean like the Mortal Kombat area and all that. But anyway, the great thing about this one is not only the games that are on there, but there's like yeah, like I was just telling, a lot of background information on it. Yeah, played a bit of this yesterday, and what's awesome is like it has more of like a making of Mortal Kombat 3 on it. And a lot of the creators talk about it, and you see how they shot some of the footage for the characters in there. It's just yeah, really awesome to see that kind of stuff of these games. I mean, I played the hell out of Mortal Kombat games, and yeah, that's just awesome. I think it's just an awesome addition, and there's some background stories on it as well, and yeah, some of the old artwork, the ads for it, and all that. This is great compilation, and like there are actually 3 of them. So yeah, just pile over here. For last, I got some PS1 games, quite a lot actually, but I got some PS1 games, and there's some really good stuff in there. So yeah, this one here, B movie. A bit of more of a budget title maybe. Well, the prices are really low for this one, although this is actually a really good game. It's more of like a, yeah, you play as a flying ship kind of thing shooter. Yeah, this cover, man, looks crazy. Yeah, another cheap find. It's just awesome to have. And here is the X-Files. Oh shit, cover it's a bit falling apart. Some of them need some repairs or replacements or some of that. Of course, I didn't have time to do this by now because we just came back yesterday. And it's now in the morning, and I decided to do this video for you guys right away. I couldn't wait. So yeah, it's the X-Files for this game. It's more of a FMV kind of game. Yeah, usually you find this pretty cheap. This one I got cheap as well. So I don't know, I was looking for this for quite a while. Another big box release. Just love these. And the X-Files, man. That's great. It's got here, it's a Roll Cage, it's stage 2. Yeah, more of a racing kind of game. I already had Roll Cage, the first one. Didn't have this one. Actually, for some reason, it's pretty hard to find. Been looking for this for quite a while, actually. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed these Roll Cage games. They're just, I don't know, something different than the regular racing games. It's just not too serious. Yeah, it's pretty weird. You can actually drive the cars upside down and all that on the ceilings. It's weird, more of a sci-fi kind of racer. Yeah, played the first one quite a lot actually back in the day. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one as well. I'm not sure actually if I have played it when I was younger, but I don't know. Anyways, here's another big box for you. Actually, the last one I got, which is Wing Commander 4, another FMV game, which actually has this guy in there. You might know him as someone from the Star Wars series. He plays Luke Skywalker. So yeah, I don't know. These games, they're just fun. I don't know. The FMV games, the acting often is pretty bad, but I don't know. What are you gonna do? Just fun games. Or 4-disc one, so that's pretty nice. Got here's another compilation game. It's Namco Museum Volume 5, which is the first Namco Museum I got. The title already kind of says it. There are 5 of them. This is the last one. Well, what is kind of cool about this one, I think I can show you here, and this spine card came with it. You can see here the other games, which spells the letters on it from Namco. So if you have all 5 of them, just reads that together, which I think is pretty awesome. I don't know, you don't see these one too often. They're getting pretty expensive and I think pretty sought after as well. Yeah, just glad to have one of these finally in my collection and can't wait to have all of them. Funny about this is here that you can see here the letters on here. They're quite a different than the other PS1 games. The color, I mean. Usually compare them here with Roll Cage. Usually the letters are always white, but for the Namco Museum they're more, you can see here, kind of goldish. So yeah, that's kind of weird. I like these weird alterations. I think that's just interesting. Yeah. Strider 2. Oh man. Yeah, this is fucking great. Sorry about the language. But yeah, Strider 2. I don't know about the US version or anything about that, but for the PAL release, this is really rare. It's one of the first times that I actually seen it. Just try looking up on eBay or anything like that. You probably don't even get a lot of hits if it's on there, if it's even on there. So yeah, this is just an awesome game, man. I played some of it yesterday. It's more of a 2D side-scroller action game, kind of old school. But yeah, the cool thing about this as well is that it's 2 discs and it has the original Strider on it as well. As you can see here, it says on the front as well, which is the original arcade game. Yeah, it's just great. I'm so glad to have this one, man. I paid quite a lot of it, probably the most I've paid ever for a video game. But yeah, just it got a nice home in my collection right now. And it looks brand new, man. This is unbelievable. I'm just really glad to get it. Can you see here the 2 discs, 2 different colors, Strider 1 and 2. just really awesome games. And, I mean, the condition is just so great. Just look at the manual. Doesn't have any sign of wear or anything like that. It's, oh man, even has a version spine card in there as well, like all these extras. Yeah, man, it's just great because you never see this game ever. It's like, I love that really rare stuff to have in my collection. I mean, I don't buy it because it's rare, but because I really want it. But yeah, it's great to find. And same goes for this one, Samurai Shodown 3. Yeah, this is, I don't know, until a couple of months ago I didn't even know this existed for PAL regions. Yeah, I mean, Samurai Shodown, man, our SNK game, fighting game, of course, 2D fighting. So glad to get this one as well. This is really, really rare. Even on eBay, I was trying to look up the prices, if the price was a bit okay for it when I wanted to buy it. Well, my brother was actually looking up the price on eBay, and it's not even on there. The game wasn't even on eBay, so yeah, that's something that you hardly see. I mean, again, I'm not buying it because it's rare, it's just something I really want. I love the 2D fighters, and Samurai Shodown is one of the better series, of course. Yeah, I'm really glad to find this one. So yeah, got a couple more for you. Got here is Tenchu 2. Played a lot of this back in the day, and third person kind of stealthy assassins kind of game. Really good, actually. Got here is Overblood 2. Already had the first one, so yeah, I needed to get the second one as well. Yeah, I hardly see this one ever either, actually. So really nice, really ugly cover actually, but you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, got here Sheepdog and Wolf. With, well, the coyote here. Yeah, this game you don't see too often as well. It has a platinum version as well, and you see that one a bit more. I never see the black label one actually. Well, not too often, and it's kind of sought after, so it's really nice to find it for a good price. And here is Trash It, which is still missing the sticker here, the hologram sticker for PlayStation that all the PAL games have, so I need to switch it for another box. It doesn't even have an official PlayStation box. This is a replacement. The guy probably got one for, yeah, to make it look a bit better, which is okay. You can see here, usually it says PlayStation on it here as well, and it doesn't have that on this one. So I want to have the official boxes. This one is still intact though. It still does have the PlayStation one. Yeah, Trash It. Not too well known, I think, this game, but really great, and I have in my collection. Same goes for this, of course, Medieval 2. I don't have the first one yet, but yeah. Same goes for this with the platinum thing. I don't know, for Medieval you always find the platinum releases, and if you do find this one, the prices are like kind of ridiculous sometimes. I don't know why. This probably because yeah, if you buy a PlayStation, you want to have, yeah, something like that, Medieval or Crash Bandicoot, or these two, Spyros. Yeah, didn't have any of the Spyro games. Yeah, what I was trying to say is that, yeah, these are just the must-haves if you buy a PlayStation. So yeah, the prices are always a bit, they're a bit overpriced, let's just say it, because they're kind of common games, but everybody wants them, so the prices are a bit too high, I think, sometimes for these, and they just keep going up because first PlayStation is getting a bit more popular. Yeah, a lot of people are switching over for not just buying Nintendo stuff or Sega stuff. PlayStation, yeah, the first one, of course, is getting more retro as well. Yeah, I mean, these two games, the Spyro ones, didn't have any of the Spyro games actually, which is kind of weird. I have a big PlayStation collection. I didn't have these, but again, yeah, find these for a good price and not the platinum versions. It's not always easy. So sometimes I just wait to buy something until I find it for a good price. I got two more for you to round this up. I got here is Beast Wars Transformers, which is a game for Transformers. Yeah. And last but not least, whoa. Yeah, I got here is Shadow Master. It's just more of a like a first person kind of game, not really. It's more you're in a ship vehicle kind of thing, shooter. It's from a first person view. For those of you who are familiar with it, it's a bit like Descent, I think, and not in the 360 kind of way that Descent works. But anyway, great game nonetheless. Had a demo for this back in the day. I played a lot of demos then, and yeah, play a lot of this one. Yeah, I mean, just look at that cover. That's really ugly. I don't know. Reminds me of the good old PlayStation days. So yeah, that's it. Got a lot of great stuff, some really rare stuff, a bit more of expensive stuff, and also some really good deals actually. All of these, I mean, none of it I buy that's really overpriced. I think that's just ridiculous. Sometimes on these gaming conventions market, the prices are sometimes insane, sometimes just good, but there's also it's just a good chance to find some good deals as well. Some surprisingly, I think it also depends on the system that you're collecting for. I'm not too familiar with Nintendo to be honest, but a lot of people there that are there buy a lot of Nintendo stuff, and of course the prices for that are a bit higher. But yeah, that's it for this time. Please like this video, comment, subscribe, and take a look at our website conmose.com. And I've done some more videos for those of you who are interested, so check them out as well. And again, I thank you very much for watching.